Hello, good day, and welcome to The Value of Me on the Family Vibes Counseling channel with Dr. Kimberly Clay. I am super excited about you being here with us on this Value of Me series. It's been so exciting, but what I need you to do first, you know what it is. I need you to I need you to share, and I need you to tag someone. You know, sharing is caring. So I need us to care about the people who sit next to us, the people who we're related to, the people that we're associated with, whether it be on social media or in person. I need you to share. Share it on your page, share it on your friends' timelines, as well as tag people in the chat below. Hit that @ sign and start tagging people to invite them into this educational experience, which is entitled The Value of Me. Family Vibes Counseling is so excited to serve our communities, and we want to reach all of the people that we can in the shortest amount of time. And the best way for us to do that is for you, yes, you, the ones who are already connected with us, to share us with everyone that you know. So go ahead and take a few more moments to to share, and to tag. We're continuing on learning how to build a healthy self-esteem. That's what the value of me is. Valuing ourselves, who we are, what we do, what we're capable of, our abilities. So share, and tag, and I'll be right back with you to get started after this message. Hello, ladies. It's time for Extraordinary Women 2024. Register today and save. The early bird registration is going on now. Get your spot. There are only 200 spots available. Family Vibes Women's Refuge and the 24-Hour Youth Center are really expecting you and your organizations, your families, to sponsor this event. So if you would like to be a vendor for this event or be an ad sponsor, you will be contributing to a great cause, which is a nonprofit in your community. So register, bring your family, sponsor a table for the Extraordinary Women 2024 Empowerment Conference, to be held Saturday, November 2nd and Sunday, November 3rd. We look to see you there. Go to the websites www.familyvibescounseling.org or drkimberlyclay.com. You can text at 972-589-1925 for more information. See you there. Hello and welcome, everyone. Welcome to The Value of Me. Take that announcement very seriously. We're really excited about the Extraordinary Women Conference, November 2nd and 3rd. It's going to be amazing. This is the premier women's event of the year. So go ahead and get registered now. The Value of Me. We're here in part 3 of The Value of Me. We're building a healthy self-esteem. What I need you to do, in case you're joining us, we're glad to have you. But go ahead and share, and tag. Take just a few more seconds to go ahead and do that for us. We appreciate you so much. We thank you for being here with us. You could be anywhere else doing anything else, but we want to appreciate you. I want to appreciate you. I am Dr. Kimberly Clay. I am the executive director and founder of Family Vibes Counseling Incorporated. We are a nonprofit organization that is built on building families, building individuals, marriages. We do individual, family, and marriage counseling. We do teen counseling, which is under the name Teen Talk with Dr. Clay. We also run many women's refuge shelters or homes. We are looking to do that where you are across the country. But stay tuned and follow us because we are interested in our communities and doing the work. The value of me. I hope you have your note-taking material ready because I'm ready to give some notes. This has been so exciting. This journey that we're on in the value of me, it has lifted my spirits, and I pray that it's done the same for you. The value of me, building healthy self-esteem. We tend to spend a great deal of time. This is part 3. So each week we've talked about what self-esteem is. In our Bibles, in Leviticus 19 and 18, we are told to love thy neighbor as thyself. So how do we properly love our neighbor? Come on. Unless we know how to love ourselves. So that is my mission for this series, for this educational experience, is to help us to better learn how to love ourselves. Self-esteem is how we value and perceive ourselves. Self-esteem. We hear it all the time, the term self-esteem, how we value and perceive ourselves. It is important to note how we look at ourselves. We look at others and we see social media and the pictures that are put out and the lives that are portrayed by others. But how do we look at our own selves? Self-esteem is based on our opinions and beliefs about ourselves, which can feel many times difficult to change. Yeah, I know, I understand. We might also think of it as self-confidence. Self-esteem and self-confidence, those terms run hand in hand. Self-esteem is our subjective sense of overall personal worth or value. It's similar to self-respect. It describes your level of confidence in your abilities and attributes. Having healthy self-esteem can influence your, motivation, your mental well-being, and your overall quality of life. Today, in the value of me, I want to concentrate on a particular area, and this is going to be the 3 C's of self-esteem. Come on, I need somebody typing that in the chat. If you're already liking this, let me see the hearts fly. Come on, hit those hearts like you're just losing it. Come on, be a part of this classroom environment. What are the 3 C's of self-esteem? 3 C's. The 3 C's of self-esteem are said to be the following. They are competence, confidence, and connection. The 3 C's of self-esteem are competence, confidence, and connection. The 3 C's were developed from the self-determination theory of Mr. Richard Ryan and Edward Deci, who used the terms relatedness for connection, autonomy as confidence, and competence to start living in a more purposeful and meaningful way. Who wants to live a more purposeful life, filled with purpose? Come on. We are created for a purpose, and we want to live out that purpose in a meaningful way. The idea is, if you work the 3 C's, you begin to live a life full of meaning and purpose, richness in connections, and meaningful relationships. I purposely stress the meaningful relationships because many times we have many empty relationships, connections with people who fulfill no actual purpose in our lives, maybe for the purpose of negativity, which no one needs. So we want to live with richness in our connections and meaningful relationships in our lives. Feeling self-confident in our skills and abilities, and being able to have the power to choose what you want for yourself and your life in autonomy. So let's look at the 3 C's. The first one is self-competence or competence. The ability to do something successfully or efficiently. Come on, get that definition down. Competence, the ability to do something successfully or efficiently. Competence. We're going to talk a little more about this. Competence. Are we feeling competent about our abilities? It means the ability to do something successfully or efficiently. The second C, confidence, is a feeling of self-assurance arising from one's appreciation of one's own abilities or qualities. Y'all, this is good. This is good. If you've just joined us, go ahead and like this educational experience, share it to your timeline or someone else's timeline, and tag a couple of people in the chat so that they can join us. We're talking about the 3 C's of building self-esteem: competence, confidence, and connection. So connection is the relationship or relatability to others. I'm going to say it again for the note takers. Good job. Connection, the relationship or relatability to others. So again, we have the 3 C's: competence, confidence, and connection. Competence is the ability to do something successfully or efficiently. Confidence, again, is a feeling of self-assurance arising from one's appreciation of one's own abilities or qualities. And connection, the relationship or relatability to others. I am very appreciative of this self-determination theory, having come across this by Mr. Ryan and Mr. Desi. They are psychologists, and they've studied many people, thousands of people, to come up with this theory. It's been practiced and much research has gone into it. Self-determination refers to a person's ability to make choices and to manage their own life. Look at that. Self-determination refers to a person's ability, our ability to make choices and to manage our own lives. Being self-determined means that you feel in greater control as opposed to being non-self-determined. Come on, look at that. Self-determined versus non-self-determined. We're in greater control of our lives, our ability to make choices and to manage our lives. Which one do we want to be? Self-determined or non-self-determined? Do we want the ability to be stronger in our decisions and in the management of our own lives? Will someone else always have to manage our lives, or will we grow to the point where we're confident and secure enough to make our own choices? This can leave us feeling that our life is controlled by others when we are not self-determined. So my suggestion today is to work to become self-determined. Self-determined. It states in this theory that people are motivated to grow, and I agree, and change by 3 universal psychological needs. This is the concept of intrinsic motivation. or engaging in activities for the inward reward of the behavior itself, participating in activities just because we like them or we love to do something. This plays an important role in this theory. Come on, we're learning today. We're learning here. We're learning. We're going to grow and develop. We're going to learn about ourselves. We're going to learn what makes us tick. We're going to learn why we do what we do, why we think what we think. Because of self-determination, this is an important concept. This theory seeks to explain how being self-determined impacts motivation. Because see, motivation is what gets us to a healthy self-esteem. People feel more motivated to take action when they think that what they do will have an effect on the outcome. Don't y'all miss this note. People feel more motivated to take action when they think that what they do will have an effect on the outcome. Who wants to do something if they believe that what they do or the action that they take has none effect on what's going to happen, on the outcome of how everything turns out? That is totally correct. I totally agree with this. People feel more motivated. Do you feel more motivated to take action when you think that it will have an effect on the outcome? Self-determination theory suggests that people can become self-determined when their needs for competence, these are the 3 C's again, competence, connection, and autonomy are fulfilled. So I want to talk about some self-esteem therapy activities, because we can't just talk about the 3 C's and not give out some activities to use to get there, to get to the point where we are actually flowing in our 3C activity, which are competence, confidence, and connection. One more time for those who didn't get it. The 3 C's are competence, which is the ability to do something successfully or efficiently. Come on, who doesn't feel better when they're successful at something? Able to handle it, able to carry it. Doesn't it make you feel a lot better? When you're able to be successful at something, you're able to practice it over and over and become more and more self-sufficient in it. You feel competent. You feel good that you can handle the task at hand. That 2nd C is confidence, a feeling of self-assurance. You can assure yourself, hey, I'm good at this. I've got this. I can do this. I may need a little more practice, but I'm on my way to handling this. Arising from one's appreciation of one's own abilities. Yeah, we appreciate others. Yes, we applaud others. But do we appreciate and applaud ourselves? Do we shout out for ourselves? Do we give it up for ourselves being able to handle what we used to not be able to handle? Have we gotten better? Do we give ourselves a pat on the back or credit for what we're now able to handle? And then there's the 3rd C, our connection. The relationship, the networks, the association, or relatability to others. How well do we connect with other people? Y'all, this has a lot to do with self-esteem. The better and more comfortable that we are connecting with others, it helps us to appreciate who we are and what we bring to the table. So I'm going to share briefly some activities that we can use in self-esteem building to work along with the 3 C's that we've identified for ourselves on today. I pray that your day has been well. We're going to talk about these activities, but I need you to get this in your notes, whether you're putting it in your notes on the phone or writing. Writing is good. I need you to get this. So the first activity is exercise. Exercise. This is something that I'm working on myself. Exercise actually has many benefits. It benefits us physically for our body, but exercise is good for the mental, for the mind. It frees the mind. It activates those hormones in our bodies that regulate our thoughts. So exercise is one of our therapy activities that we're going to be using across this series to help us to build a healthy self-esteem. Exercise. Tell someone next to you, we've got to exercise. If you've not been doing it, start. If you exercise, do it more. Incorporate it into every part of your lives, even with your family and your children. Make it a family activity to do exercise. Exercise, whatever that is, whatever you choose, make sure that your body gets exercise. Therapy activity number 2 for building self-esteem. Exploring new hobbies. Many times we are just doing the same thing the same way all the time. No different activities. It's boring. Explore new hobbies. Try out some things. Try out something new. Yeah, try out something new. Just, I don't know, sit down and brainstorm, come up with some ideas, some things that you think may interest you. Try out new hobbies, things that you can use in your spare time to de-stress, to take your mind off of the heavy and the serious things. Something that you can do after work that takes the stress off, takes the load off of your shoulders. Something that you actually enjoy. Many of us have interests, but we have not delved into those interests, have not jumped in to actually be able to enjoy it. Diversify your life. So exercise and then explore new hobbies. Number 3, therapy activities for self-esteem. Number 3, spending quality time with loved ones. There are people that we love, our spouses, our children, parents, sisters, brothers, cousins, friends, whoever those loved ones are in your life. Many times we put that time on the back burner, but quality time where we're actually getting to know each other or one another even better than we already do. Our likes, our dislikes, sharing in a life experience. It doesn't have to be so much talking, but just sharing special times together. We can explore new hobbies together as friends, as family. Explore new hobbies together, but spend that quality time because it's so important. And in doing so, we find something that we love and we become more self-confident and more self-determined, which in turn, builds healthy self-esteem. I'm telling you, y'all, this is good. Come on, hit the hearts. Let me know that this is good. You're here with me. So that was quality time with loved ones, number 3. Number 4 activity for building healthy self-esteem. Focusing on career and skill development. There are those of us who have been on a job, just been going from job to job, or just been on a job for a long time, but have not yet focused on career and skill development. Go to conferences, attend virtual webinars that build us up, that help us to learn new skills, that make ourselves more valuable to our company or to our own business. Build your skills. Build your skill level. Build on the career. Maybe you're in a career that you love but need to learn more about it. Become more expanded in your career or your skill. That will make you have a healthier self-esteem. I'm telling you, all of these work together. It's so amazing how it does, but it does. That was number 4. So number 5 in our therapy activities. Come on, we're in therapy together. We're going to practice these together. Everything that I give you every week, I want to hear about how this is affecting your life. I want to hear about how this is changing your life. reach out to us. Text us 972-589-1925 or email us at familyvibesinc@gmail.com. Let us know how these activities, how this educational experience is working in your life. Number 5, meditation. Meditation. And not just so much mindlessness, but actually being mindful of the Creator, our God, who blesses us, who protects us, who speaks to us, who nurtures us. God is awesome. So I don't want to leave that out. I want to make sure that we spend time with God, that we spend time praying, which is a two-way communication, speaking and listening to Him. Speaking to Him, yes, we tell Him, Lord, I love you. Lord, I adore you. I appreciate you. But then we take time to also listen when He speaks back with directions. Y'all, this increases our self-esteem greatly, because God speaks to us and He shows us through His word as well as through others. Our spiritual leaders, He shows us that He loves us so much that He sent people into our lives to be connected to us, to nurture us and to build us up. But it's up to us to take the advice, to take the wisdom, so that we can have a better self-esteem, a healthier self-esteem. And the sixth activity, the last activity for us on today, is journaling. Journaling, writing your deepest thoughts. Y'all, this is so good. It's a total release of all the negativity throughout the day, throughout the week. The things that we tend to build up in our hearts and in our minds, journaling, where we don't have to necessarily release it to anyone but God, and then we can release it out of our psyche, out of our minds, through writing in a journal notebook. Write your thoughts, your dreams, your visions. Write them. The Bible tells us to write the vision, make it plain, our thoughts, through our meditation time and our writing, our journaling. God is able to speak to us, give us new ideas, different methods for our lives to do things that we've not yet done before. We're capable of them, but have we stepped out? That's where the hobbies come into play. So I'm going to go back through our therapy activities to make sure that we get these. I need us to practice these this week, y'all. I'm telling you, I need us to practice our therapy activities. The first one, again, exercising. You can do this alone. You can do it with someone, with your children, your family, your friends. Exercise. Exercise. It helps the body. It helps the mind to release stress. Number 2, exploring new hobbies. Number 3, quality time with loved ones. Number 4, focusing on career and skill development, building our skills in the area that we love to work, the things that we've been wanting to learn more about. Do that. Number 5, meditation, Bible study, prayer. Get it in, y'all. It means everything to us. And journaling. Write it down. Write the vision. Write your ideas. The things that make you uncomfortable. Write those down. Let's figure it out together. Let's figure out how to work on this. So tonight we've talked about self-esteem, which is how we value and perceive ourselves. We're told to love our neighbor as ourselves, but we've got to first effectively learn how to love ourselves. Our self-esteem is based on our opinions and beliefs about ourselves, which can feel difficult to change, but our self-confidence presses us to change. We learned about the self-determination theory of Ryan and Deci, which told us that competence, confidence, and connection are necessary for our self-value, our self-worth to increase. The 3 C's are competence, which is our ability to do something successfully, to be good at it, or efficient, to be great at something where it affects our world, it affects the people around us, it affects our lives. The ability to do something successfully. That makes anybody feel better. When you're good at something, when you make a difference, you feel competent in that thing. The 3 C's, competence, confidence, which is a feeling of self-assurance that arises from one's appreciation of one's own abilities or qualities. Being assured that you're good, being assured that you appreciate yourself and the abilities that you've been given by God, the qualities that you have, the personality that you have. Appreciate who you are. You're valuable to the world. You're valuable to those around you, on your job, in school, in your church. You're valuable. But we have to learn first to appreciate ourselves and give out the best version of ourselves. And that 3rd C is the connection. Our relationships or relatability to others. If we're not good at it, just fine. Practice new ways. Find new ways to connect with others. An effective way to connect with others. We're going to talk about that some more. Relationship or relatability to others. We're going to talk about that later in our communication series. It's going to be a lot of fun. Self-determination states that people are motivated to grow and change by these 3 needs, which are competence, confidence, and connection. Will you promise me that you're going to work on this week? Come on. Talk about it in your prayers. Talk to God about it. Lord, I want to be competent. I want to be able to do what I do and be successful and efficient in it. Lord, I want to be confident. I want to be self-assured. I want to be appreciating my own self and my own abilities or qualities that you've given me. And Lord, I want to be able to build relationships, to be able to relate to others, to be able to make connections with a flowing ability. Pray about it. God will help you. You just got to know what to say to him. You've got to be clear in what you're asking for. Let's be self-determined and use these therapy activities, which are exercise, exploring new hobbies, spending quality times with the ones we love, focusing on building our skill in our career, meditate, prayer, and studying God's word, and journaling, writing our thoughts, sharing our thoughts on paper. This has been such a great session for me as I've shared with you on today. I pray that this has tied up your day in an awesome way, just pulled everything together. Even think about the experiences that you had early on, even this day, earlier this week. Just think as the week starts or as the week ends for you, whenever you're watching this, how important this information that you've been given is to the next phase in your life. I believe that you're headed for something great. You are. We're going to be more self-confident people. We're going to build a healthy self-esteem in this Value of Me series. I hope that you've enjoyed this educational experience. I need your help. Family Vibes Counseling is a nonprofit organization based in the heart of our communities. I need for you in some shape, form, or fashion to donate to Family Vibes Counseling. So you can look at the ways to give. Go to Givelify, go to Cash App. No gift is too small. Help us support our communities. God bless you. I love you so much. See you next week at the Value of Me.